Good morning, students. Today we are going to talk about adjectives and adverbs. First, adjectives. Adjectives are a word that modifies or describes a noun or a pronoun. For example, in this sentence here, purple is a adjective that describes kitten. Is riding the American dragon. American describes dragon. Also, the describes dragon. The describes land, and the describes blueberries. That's nice. We have what we call proper adjectives. A proper adjective is a proper noun that is turned into an adjective. So, for example here, we have German. Obviously, this is a proper noun, but we're using it to describe engineering, so that makes this a proper adjective. We can take the word Shakespeare and turn it into an adjective, so we have a Shakespearean sonnet. Swiss is a proper noun. We can use it to describe dragons. We have a Swiss dragon. I don't really know what a Swiss dragon is, but that's okay. When we are talking about adjectives, we also need to talk about articles. We have three articles: a, an, and the. A and an are indefinite articles. The is a definite article. So, for example, the heat wave. This is an article. It's an adjective. Describes wave. Is an article describing pineapple. And is an article describing umbrella. Let's move on to adverbs now. Adverb is a word that modifies or describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Adverbs often, but not always, end in ly. Adverbs answer questions such as where, when, how, and to what extent. Let us look at some examples. The first sentence reads like this: I cautiously crawled into the dungeon with my wooden sword. Cautiously, we see here, ends in ly, so that makes it probably an adverb. This whole thing is an adverb. It describes the word crawled. Crawled is a verb, and we know that the only thing that can describe a verb is an adverb. Here's the second sentence. I could smell the troll quite clearly, even though I couldn't see him. Quite, in this case, is an adverb. It is describing this word, clearly. It happens that clearly is also an adverb. Down here, our last sentence reads like this: But the troll was very sneaky and ate me before I knew what hit me. And ate me before I knew what hit me. That's nice. In this case, the word very is the adverb, and it is describing the adjective sneaky. We have other common adverbs. You will notice that none of these end in ly. Shall we read them? Perhaps with a British accent like we did last time. Okay, ready? Afterward, fast, low, often, today. Oh, let's fix that. That looks terrible. There are two words there. I'm sorry. Already, forth, more, slow, tomorrow. Also, hard, near, sometimes. To, back, instead. Next, still, yet, even, late, not, straight, far, long, now, and then. Adverbs can also come in what we call intensifiers, because they intensify other adjectives or other adverbs. Here are some common intensifiers. In a British accent: extremely, most, quite, so, truly, just, nearly, rather, somewhat, very, more, only, really, and too. That's nice. Let us look at some examples. Maybe I will go back to the dungeon to try again tomorrow. If you go back to our list of words of other common adverbs, you will notice that tomorrow is indeed an adverb. The second sentence reads like this: I was extremely upset when the troll ate my new wooden fire sword plus 10. Extremely, in this case, is an adverb. Notice it ends in ly. And in this case, it is an intensifier because it is intensifying the word upset. Our last example reads like this. I can see by your stunned expressions that you are very upset too. That's nice. We actually have two adverbs in this one. Very is an intensifier, intensifying the word upset. And when we look back at our list of words that are common adverbs, you will notice that to is an adverb also. Ta-da! So, that's adjectives and adverbs. There you go.